Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rasha Fawati binti Kamudin and my matrix number is CE190211. So today me and my group are going to present about the group assignment for the Engineering Mathematics 5. So this is the introduction. So in this project, we have referred to a report by the technical analysis. He is an author of mobile network experience, and then the report is about consumer mobile experience, and then we have obtained 15 real data based on estimate of total 13 states and 2 federal territories in Malaysia. So the study is we have to analyze the speed of data use and the point user give for each national operator. And for the part B data, so we analyze the data gathered by the technician analysis in the 19 days to compare the mobile network experience of the user of Malaysians, 5 national operators, Celcom, Maxis, 2G, U-Mobile, and also Unify. And then there are 5 independent variables: video game, voice app, voice app, download, and also upload. While for the dependent variable, also have 5 of them. First one is Celcom, second one DG, Maxis, U-Mobile, and also the Unify. So this is the table show that the tabulate of the real data collected for this assignment. So the result collected is about the relationship between speed of data and also point user give regarding the states in Malaysia. Okay, so the next one is the part C, software. So we implemented the project by using IBM SPSS software and also including Excel. But the major software we use is SPSS. So SPSS software contains an advanced statistical analysis and also a lot of machine learning algorithms, text analysis, and also a lot of features. And then so this software helped us a lot to finish our task. And then for my part, in the result and discussion is the mean, standard deviation, minimum, and also maximum value for the independent and dependent variables. So I have to find all of them by using SPSS. I'm going to show you. So first, I insert all the data from the table in the data view. So it's divided to 2, which is the first one, speed of data, and then point user give. So all the data is about 75 of them. Okay, so next I will click the analyze and then go to descriptive statistic and then click the descriptive. And then I'll move the speed of data to here and also point user give. And then click the option. Click the variance and then continue. Okay, so this is the descriptive statistic. So we can see here the minimum for speed of data is 3.34 and point user give is 30.80, 30.80, and then for maximum. And also we have a mean, standard deviation, and variance.
Good morning to Doctor. My name is Farah Nabila binti Norizai, and my metric number CE190054. For this assignment, I'm going to present my part. My part is to sketch a scatter diagram and regression line for the data. Okay, this is the data that I have right. Okay, to get the graph, click the graph and choose the legacy dialogs and click the scatter dot. Click the sample scatter and define. Okay, the y-axis is the point user give for, and the x-axis is speed of data for. Then click OK. Double click the graph. Okay, then right click to the graph and click the add fit line at total. Okay, then close. Okay, from this we can see that we got the positive linear relationship graph with y equal to 39.7 plus 0.03x.
Hi doctor, my name is Azira binti Sairi. My matric number DE1900888. So right now, I will take part to present for part 3 and part 4. Part 3, which is assuming a linear relationship, use the least square method to find the simple linear regression model. And for part 4, check the significance alpha equal to 0.05 of the simple linear regression model in part 3. So here this is a data in the SPSS software. So to get that one, we need to go analyze regression and linear. So okay. So here we get the ANOVA and coefficient, which is for part 3 we use the coefficient table, and from here we can see that we get the constant value, which is 39.696, and for the slope we get the 0.034, and for the part 4 we get the f value, which is 4.109, and for the f value we got the p value, which is 0.046297. From this we conclude that the independent variable consistently predict the dependent variable, since the p value was less than the alpha value. As a result, the independent variable and dependent variable has a statistically significant association.
Is interpret the meaning of the intercept and slope in this problem and discover any impossible event. From the regression line from figure 1, we can get the positive linear relationship, and the regression line equation is y equal to beta naught plus beta 1 x, which consists dependent and independent variable. The regression line equation can get from the scatter graph y equal to 39.7 plus 0.038, and the slope of the equation is 0.03 and the intercept is 39.7.
Test the hypothesis whether the slope is equal to 1 against unequal to 1 by taking 5% level of significance. So this is the table. So next is the sample one sample test. Okay, so I go to the analyze and then click the compare means and one sample t-test. So as usual, bring it speed of data at point user give in this box of test variables. The test value, I will enter 1 since it has to find the 1. So this is, so here we can see once I test, the test value is 1. And then it shows the t value, TF, and also significance one-sided P and two-sided P, and then the mean differences, and also 95% confidence interval of the difference. We also analyze the hypothesis in the Microsoft Excel. And so here we can see that this state value is negative 0.02225, and then P1 tail is 0.5491, and then the T critical 1 tail value is 1.66, and then P2 tail is 0.9820, and then for the T critical 2 tail is 1.991. If the value T state is small than critical to T value, the null hypothesis is failed. And then if value 1 is smaller than alpha 0.05, hash note is rejected, while for the P value 2 is larger than alpha, it cannot conclude the differences of their significance. And the next one is to test the hypothesis whether the intercept is equal to 0 against unequal to 0 by taking 5% level of significance. So I also use one sample test with the alpha equals to 0.05 level of significance. So I go to the analyze, compare mean on sample t-test. So I change the test value to 0. So this is the result on sample test. For the value 0 unequal to 0. So I also analyze the hypothesis for question hypothesis intercept equal to 0 against unequal to 0. So as we can see here, the t state value is negative 0.02258, and p value 1 tail 0.4910, and the t critical 1 tail is 1.664. P2 tail is 0.9820, and the t critical 2 tail is 1.991. So if the state is more than critical to value, the null hypothesis also fails. And if p value 1 is smaller than alpha 0.05, hash note is rejected, while for the p value 2 is larger than alpha, it cannot conclude the differences of the significance. And that's all for me. Thank you very much.
This is to compute the coefficient of present correlation and intercept the meaning. Okay, to get the present correlation, go to the analyze and choose the correlate and click the bivariate. Okay, input the variable and click the Pearson, and test of significance is 2 tail. Then click OK. Okay, this is the correlation that we get. The correlation is significant at 0.05 level 2 tail. Okay, the table below shows the coefficient of present correlation of speed of data for and point user give for the coefficient of present correlation is to measure the strength and direction of a linear relationship between two variables. Present correlation can be interpreted by R. Based on the SPSS software, we get R equal to 2.0 and 0.231, and this shows that the correlation is positively strong linear relationship between speed of data for and point user give for. And that's all from me. Thank you.
For the next one, right now I will present for the compute the coefficient of determination and interpret the meaning. So to get this one, we also go to the analyze, regression, and linear. So for this one, we get the model or summary. So from this one, we get the model summary. We also can calculating the coefficient of determine by manually using this formula. And from this coefficient of the determination is also R square, also known as R square. We get the R square equal to 0.053. From this, we can say that there's a weak linear relationship between speed of data and point user give when only 5.3% of the total variation in point user give can explain by the linear relationship with the speed of data. So for the conclusion, in conclusion, based on the research finding, we can estimate that we expected average value for the speed of data is for 41.0211 and 41.0963 for the point user give. For this project, we get the regression line equation from the scatter graph is y equal to 39.7 plus 0.03 x. The intercept is 39.7 and the slope of the equation is 0.03. Furthermore, because the p-value is 0.04697 was smaller than the alpha value, we determine that the independent variable predict the dependent variable consistently. Following that, we get the R equal to 0.231 for the person correlation. This shows that the data speed and point provided by the user have a positive strong linear connection. Finally, we get a value of 0.053 for the coefficient of determination that suggests there is a weak linear link between data speed and point user give, which the linear relationship accounting for just 5.3% of the overall variance in point user give. That's all from me. Thank you.